MathFacts Pro's tips for best practices. Just as learning the alphabet and phonemes require practice, so learning MathFacts requires practice. The two biggest factors in gaining MathFact fluency are quantity of practice, followed by the quality of practice. MathFacts Pro will give you quality practice and help you measure quantity. Daily practice is essential. 100 facts per day is about 10 minutes of practice on MathFacts Pro. However, straight MathFact practice is quite boring. That's why we included jokes in the assessment practice, and why we created Mars Defense and will be creating more games. The assessment checks current fact fluency and determines what facts need to be practiced today. Then Mars Defense focuses practice on those facts. The more student practices on the same day, the more familiar they become with those facts and the better their score. The next day, a new assessment will determine which facts were memorized and create a new set of facts for Mars Defense to practice on. The scores will start low and rise with repeated practice each day. Students need to be held accountable for MathFacts daily practice, just like reading and other disciplines, so we suggest a homework type grade be assigned based on your assigned quantity. You can easily see in your dashboard if the work is being done, and you don't have to worry about the quality of practice. Also, you aren't measuring practice time, which can be wasted. Instead, you're measuring the actual number of facts practiced correctly. Additionally, students should be rewarded for achievement, progress, and effort. Best practice schools have incentive programs, such as a school in southwest Kansas where second graders who master addition get to go have ice cream with their principal and get their name on a chart in the hall. Similar increasing incentives are used for all the operators. Students practice like mad. We would strongly suggest you work up an incentive program. Some people have an end-of-school banana split party, and how many toppings you get is determined by how many facts you memorized. Gaining fluency is much harder for some students than others, yet often these same students work very hard. We suggest you reward them for making progress, like they gained 50 facts, and recognize your hardest workers. Currently, the total number of facts is only displayed on the printed reports, but will soon be available for the whole class in your dashboard. MathFacts Pro gives you a monitoring system so you can see who isn't practicing, and you can also see who has plateaued. We suggest that during fact practice time you check and work with those students one-on-one. Look at their facts to work on, talk with them and see what's going on. Maybe they just don't get the commutative property yet, that 4 plus 3 equals 3 plus 4. Maybe they need help coming up with a way to remember their facts to work on. Maybe a story, a mnemonic, a trick, or something like writing the two facts on pieces of paper, putting one in each pocket. Then during the day you can periodically ask them, what do you have in your left pocket, or what do you have in your right pocket? Something to give that fact more experiences and memories to relate to in the brain, which increases recall. If you want to learn more about MathFacts Pro, check out our other videos here.